Is this thing on? What's good, my YouTube nation and my dirtbag viewers? This is your boy, the Dirty Motherfucking Red, and you lock back in with another one. Let's see what Kendra G got for us.
You are ready. I love this.
Thank you.
What's your name, baby?
Tiana.
What is it?
Tiana.
Tiana. Where you calling me from?
Atlanta. And I said T, like T as in Tom.
What did I say? I thought I said Tiana.
I thought you said Deanna.
No, Tiana.
Worries.
Okay. Tiana, you said in Atlanta?
Yes.
How old are you?
31.
31. What do you do for a living?
I work in insurance for the government.
Okay. Works in insurance. Do you have any kids?
I have two boys. They're 5 and 7.
Okay, 5 and 7.
Okay, real quick. She's starting off really good. I gotta say that. And melon alert, melon alert, melon. I see so many pillows right now. What size are those? Is there an alphabet that even exists for the size that she has right there for those knockers? I'm just saying. She got a great job working for the government, so you know the Benny's is on deck. Why she doesn't have a man? She got 2 kids, ages 5 and 7, ain't bad at all, especially for her age. Looking like that, she's starting to. I mean, on the top side is a lot of promise. I don't know what it looks below the belt. We're gonna find out.
What about the same man?
Yes.
Why y'all not together?
We were together for 11 years. We started dating when we were like 18. It turned into like a 7-year engagement. So I just, went my separate way. He had like commitment issues. He was a mama's boy. So
okay.
Check this out. I'm going to keep saying this and saying this and saying this. The greatest gift you could give a man, women, is life. So when you're getting your freaky on, you have to vet these motherfuckers. This Uncle Red talking to you. You have to vet these motherfuckers, because if you don't vet them, you're going to be put in a lot of compromising situations, and it just ain't just for a short period of time. That's for the rest of your motherfucking life. Feel that. So vet these guys, because then you don't have to say, well, he's too immature, or he was a mama's boy, or he was abusive, or he had personal issues that he didn't, past traumas that he didn't want, that he couldn't deal with, and you didn't have time for that. Well, guess what? If you vetted them, you would have found that out, and you would have just said, no, brother, strap the fuck up. You ain't about to put no kid in me. You dig what I'm saying? But I do digress.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all were engaged for 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
What was the final straw when you were like, year 7, we still not getting married?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. She said,
yeah.
They were playing house for 7 years. My brother strung that stallion topside. I don't know what she is down below. Right now, she got stallion. He had that just mind fucked for 7 years of playing house. Just unpack that for a second. Let's dive back in.
7 was her out child. What's your zodiac sign?
Stuff. He was controlling. He didn't want me to work, so I was a stay-at-home mom and girlfriend for that whole time.
So funny. There's women who want that life. They call me every day. They want a provider, and they didn't want to work. So you had that, and you didn't want it.
I want it, but I still like that. But there has to be a balance. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to still have my own hustle. Like, I wanted to go to law school instead. And he was like, I don't want to marry a lawyer. So
you don't want to marry a lawyer.
Yeah, I was just like, well, then, I'll just go my separate way and go to law school.
Right. Okay, fair enough. So what's your zodiac sign? Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So we got Tiana?
Yes.
Tiana?
You know what? Dirty Uncle Red thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Capricorn, huh? All right.
Atlanta, 31, Capricorn. She works in insurance. Mom to a 5 and a 7-year-old by the same man. I think I got it all. What kind of man you looking for now?
Still the same provider, gentleman. I'm old fashioned, so I grew up in a household with a housewife, so I still like that. But just more of like a balance.
Because that's confusing, because you literally said you had that, but you didn't like it. So what is the, you want to provide, but you said you just want to go to law school.
She's confused. If you listen to what she's saying, it makes sense to her. But when she says it out loud, it doesn't make sense to a whole lot of individuals. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That is one of the biggest issues that you're going to start seeing when you watch a lot of these, when you find out what these women's thought process is all about. They want to have their cake and eat it too. You got to understand that all these men are not going to check all the boxes on your list. And some things you're going to have to be okay with and deal with. If you don't, then you can just die alone, like Kevin Samuel said, and go be alone with a cat. But if you want someone that you want to ride for the long haul, you're going to have to make some compromises.
Well, someone that wants to provide for me in my environment of what I want to do. Like I had an acting career, he canceled. I don't want someone that's insecure that is still a provider.
Oh, wait, are you not going to law school?
I am.
You're going to law school and you're
You all over the
No,
place.
I had an acting career when I was 19. I was just saying he was insecure, so he basically distracted me from all of that and you know what I mean? Canceled a lot of things that I had going on because his insecurities.
Okay. So someone said it's not confusing. No, it is confusing, and I'm about to try to understand. So you're going to law school, which is a great job. So when you make your money from your law school, you want to just keep it, or you're not going to work? You said you want to provide.
Well,
we're going to unpack this, Kendra G, because she ain't making a whole lot of sense. If you want a high value man, but you're going for a high value job, all right, which one's going to be? Because you're going for a career. That means you're going for a singular adventure of your journey. You're going for a high accolade. You ain't going to have that much time for a family as much as you want to. It don't work out. So which one is it going to be? You're discombobulated, you're indecisive, and it's going to get exposed on Kendra G's show.
Oh, I mean, I believe that, like your wife can have $1 million, but that's haram. You know what I mean? You don't ever take from your wife. That's her money to take care of your children and do what she needs to do. Say something ever happens to you. Now she's in a stable position where she can keep the family afloat. So it is haram to take from your wife.
What? Hey, wait, what kind of old school thought process was that? Well, where the hell did she get that from? I'm from the stoic age, man. Hey, when you are with each other, what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. Now, I get that you need to have your own, but I'm going to have my own, damn it. And you ain't touching nothing of mine. Now, whatever I put into the community pot, as far as the family pot, that's what you got access to. Same go for you and me. But your bread is your bread, which is true. My bread, she's trying to make it seem like her bread, and your bread is her bread too. You got to be out your rabbit hole mind if that's the case.
Okay, so now this is somebody said I was confused. Now I'm getting better understanding. So as a lawyer, are you going to school to be a lawyer?
Yeah, but I would want to do like public servant work and help people that are less fortunate and can't afford good attorneys.
Okay, so basically all the money you make.
Don't you look? She got a lot of giving to give. Like she has a lot of life to give to people. I think she would be great to nurture somebody. I mean, man, just full of milk and all that.
You don't want any of that to be for the household. You want it to be in savings for a rainy day.
Correct. Okay. And retirement and for the children, investments. That way, neither one of us have to work. Okay.
That sounds good on paper. Practically in reality, that's blowback wash. You dig what I'm saying? she has a part of it correct. But what I just said about it before, that's the blueprint. She just hasn't figured out the rest yet.
My job.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I multiply things and make them better. You provide and keep everything going.
Okay. Okay.
So you want the man to burn his bread and his resources while you stay up in the float and levitating. And then your promise is to that man that when shit hits the fan, that you're going to be the relief. You're going to be the aid and relief to come in and save the situation and then get us up out of here. No, that sounds like when shit hit the fan, you're going to say deuces and your ass is gone to November or forever.
Okay. One more question that I think some men might have. So a lot of times when men are the providers paying all the bills, they want a woman to make sure she's cooking or having the food ready every night. Would you do that?
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
I like doing that.
Now, they're telling me to ask you, are you Muslim?
No, I'm not. I just grew up with a lot of around a lot of Middle Eastern people when I was younger. So
Okay.
some parts of their culture I appreciate.
Okay. Now,
and you can tell because I don't see any tattoos yet, unless you got them hidden. I don't see a lot of tattoos. I don't see hardly any makeup. She don't got any lashes on. She's very natural. Having a government job at the level that she's probably at is very understandable. But I'm quite sure she can have some form of accessories, and she chooses not to. And her beauty, her skin. I mean, like I said, she's a stallion. I definitely give her that, and very natural and authentic with it.
you do have 2 boys. So when you go into the next scenario, so you want this man to provide for you and your 2 boys, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, they have a dad that provides for them, but you know.
Well, you want a man. I mean, you're telling me you don't want to pay no bills. So if you move into a household and this new guy who's not their father, he will be providing for them because he's paying all the bills in the house that they would be living in.
Correct.
Okay. That's what she desires. Now I'm gonna let you respond because there's gonna be some people and some men, or maybe majority men, they're gonna say that, okay, you want me to provide for you and your 2 kids, and you make money and you keep it to yourself. And you actually had that with the children's dad and you didn't like it. So what would you say to the man that thinks that's kind of crazy?
I mean, maybe I'm just not your cup of tea, you know? I don't know. That sounds like you have some issues where you didn't grow up seeing that, so you don't know what a real man and a real provider should be.
Okay. Go ahead, talk your shit. I like that. You better back it up. You look like you can back it up. You like you back all of that up. I mean, pressure. It's all I'm seeing. Just wonderful pressure.
Well, one would say a real man provides for his children, and your children technically are not his.
Facts.
And they are provided for.
But you want him to provide for them too, because you want to go another dynamic in which he will be the sole provider. And you said you will have money, but you would keep your money for a rainy day. So you want his money to provide for you and your children, which are not technically his children.
I mean, I still did household things. Like I will take care of, like you pay for the roof, the major bills. I'll buy food and like household necessities and things of that nature, and things like the kids needed. I bought stuff like that. So it's like there's still a balance. It's not all just, you know what I mean? You're taking care of these kids when they have a father. So majority of stuff, you're just paying for the roof over their head. No one's asking you to pay for their sports and things of that nature, unless you want.
Hey, you know what? You can stand behind that. I like her already. She hasn't said anything so far that is too outlandish for a man to put a ring on that. You know what I'm saying? She's in Atlanta, and Lord, man, I know she's been dealing with a lot out there. You know, yay, y'all brothers in the A, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, and the women do too. Straight the fuck up, man. That's why the women so damn aggressive out there, man, because they have to be. You heard she got a little bass in her voice. She had to be the alpha a lot of times in some relationships, I bet you. She's a thundercat.
Over their head is a big deal.
Indeed. Yes, it is.
Okay. Either way, so we got it. So what are your deal breakers besides not a provider child?
Smoke up.
Just not open-minded. You can't hold a conversation. You get easily frustrated. You don't have any emotional intelligence. You know what I mean? Like how we're talking and I can tell you don't really agree, but you're still able to hold the conversation. Like
well,
most
I
men
would
are
say
just
it's not really for me to agree. You're not looking for me, right?
No, I know.
Right, but you're saying.
Hey, she's very perceptive too. She's very canny with that. And she may have like a laid back feature in her tone presence, in her delivery, but that's a fierce what they call it, a lioness, a tigress. That's a fierce tigress right there. I mean, she might act like she's composed, which is supposed to be. But if you look at her backdrop, if you look at her silhouette back there, she's a freak. Straight, I'm talking about like rocking the boots all night long type thing. You just hibernation. Look at her backdrop. If that ain't something saying that she ain't trying to seduce a motherfucker, I don't know what is.
We can have a discussion.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So someone who doesn't, you say you call it emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not really.
Okay. So your biggest deal breaker is a man who doesn't have emotional intelligence.
Yeah, and I guess someone who drinks. I don't like alcoholics.
Okay.
Hey, I can dig that. I could totally dig that. You have to be intellectual. You can't just have a banging body or a figure and then just be Dimmy Doom Truck and Dum Dum Diddy in the noodles. We can't have that. You dig what I'm saying? Straight up. But this one right here, she's very intellectual. She likes someone that has a brain and not Diddy Dumbtron and can give her content. Not a liar, has to be loyal and committed to their progression in life. Cooperation, biggest part.
Should he look a certain way?
I want yes to be in shape, keep yourself up. Like I have boys that play sports, so I would prefer if you were athletic.
Hold on now. I know you got them Diddy dumb trucks for cha-chas in front of you. But you better, when Kendra asks you to stand up, better back up all that you just said about a motherfucker being fit. Because if your ass ain't, if I see something floating in the front that outweighs all that massiveness and melons and pillows that you got right there, them headlights, we got a problem. Flag on the play. But if you stand up and it's something else, oh my God.
Okay. Be in shape. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see what it is.
I guess like.
Hold on. Real quick. 75, 85. And she got 2 kids. No, fuck that. She gonna say 250.
Minimum like 100,000. I have a lot of knowledge. Like I can help build you up. You know what I mean? Like I work with nonprofits and teach business owners how to structure their business property, qualify for funding.
So, okay. 100K is the minimum. So if a man made 70K, should he not reach out to you?
I'm open to negotiation. It depends on what their personality is like. You know what I mean? There's other factors. Like if you're charismatic, you can speak well.
Hey, she cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she's marketable. That is totally. She has no picks in that regard. And she's thinking with a logical brain. Love that. You guys better pay attention. And ladies, pay attention to this woman right here. She's on track. So far, she's on track.
Like I said, like I can teach you.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Yeah, let's. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Hold on. Oh, she has no stomach whatsoever. Now she turned around, and this is the common thing that I see in women's structure. Y'all top heavy, but not bottom structure strong. Like you got all of the melons just brisking in front of you. But then you got a flat silverback for yams. Now it's poking out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the proportion that's from the front to the back, it don't weigh out. Now, the one thing I can say, I ain't see no pudge in that front. So, hey, she definitely, get the nod. But altogether, fellas, what you think?
Who's helping you with the camera?
My sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, okay. Tiana, correct?
Yeah, she's definitely mother hen. Put a ring on that. She'll make a lot of men. Like she said, I believe in what she says about uplifting, and that's what women should be doing. Taking that strong man and knowing that they have all these obstacles that they got to deal with, and saying, "Look, I got you." Especially if they see that they have that it in them and they got that king mentality. Look, I got you. Just go ahead and take the wheel, and I got you. And a lot of men, you don't know how much those things help versus you just having the body and having the intelligence to go out there and make some bread of your own. That's a win-win in my book.
Correct?
Yes, Tiana.
Okay, Tiana, I apologize. Tiana.
Sure.
Should the guy be in Atlanta?
I would prefer yes, but
Okay.
I'm once again negotiable.
Absolutely.
Okay, you
Compromising person.
Oh, could he have children?
I don't mind.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I do.
Yeah.
You look like you can
What
handle
was your last relationship?
November. Last
Okay.
November.
Was it your children's dad?
No, we broke up like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Okay.
Did the last guy you break up with, did he have all these requirements?
He did, but he proposed to me and he just had a lot going on, so I broke up.
It seems like you had 2 men.
So now that's another flag. Kendra G is about to snap on that. I don't know how far she's going to go, but each man had a problem. Vetting is the absolute truth to you guys avoiding these pitfalls and traps. But you need to see the essence of that individual, see how they operate in real time, just not by their words, but by their actions. Because that, at the end of the day, is what love, or what agape love, is all about. It's a verb. So it's a verb. Verb is an action. Love is action. So you need to vet this individual on the integrity, characters, and actions that they represent to you. I'm just saying, we don't leave that one alone.
It seems like,
he was a little crazy. It was just too soon. Like, I just met him. I don't know.
You had a guy that you had kids with who wanted to be the provider, and you didn't really like that one. Now you tell me the last guy in November proposed, and he
was an alcoholic, so that's why I don't do that.
Okay, no.
And you want to know something? I'm going on 2.5 years sober. Alcohol, she's not lying. That plays a major part in any relationship. Now, the alcohol I had in Europe, that's a whole different thing. I don't know what they put in the alcohol out here, but the alcohol out here I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one alone. But alcohol in any relationship can be very detrimental. Domestic violence has happened. A lot of feeling-based things from weird places in the body emotionally start to impart, and it just messes with the chemistry of the relationship.
Fair enough. Okay, so he was alcoholic. All right. What was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
It's been a while. Probably November. Yeah.
November?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Ladies, learn to keep that kitty trapped up. Put a chastity belt on it from time to time. Let it breathe. No cobwebs, you know what I'm saying? But let that give it some time. You don't need to be every damn rip, you dig?
I think everybody has things that they can always learn. We're always learning and evolving. So
you said say one more time?
I said I think everybody has things that they can improve on, and we're always learning and evolving. So I can't name 3 flaws. You know what I mean? I'm a human being. Like, everybody has things that they can improve on.
Yeah, so name 3 things that you can improve in. It's not a hard question.
Get them, Kendra. It ain't a hard question. And the three things that you can improve in, darling, is being more decisive in your decision making, vetting these individuals before you put yourself in a compromising situation, and understand the dynamics of relationships and what your role is and what that man's role is financially and organically with whatever end you guys are trying to achieve. So those are the three things that I clearly see from you, but I guess you can't say that about yourself, which it could be the fourth thing is self-accountability.
I guess patience. I'm not really too compromising, and I'm not good at budgeting.
Okay.
So she just said that she wanted to have her own bread, right? Flag on the play. Fuck that. Hold on now. I just thought about this. She just said she wanted to have her own bread when y'all in a relationship, and she'll have her own, and that when things fall off, that she'll be there like dun dun dun, dun I'm here to save the day type shit. But she just said she's bad at budgeting. What the fuck is wrong with this one? Hold on now. Hold on. And you're indecisive and you're impatient. So you squeeze the trigger when you're supposed to just be a sniper, breathe, and take your time with that shot. You want that now, right now kind of reward versus sitting back and playing chess, not checkers. And you budget is trash. So why would I let you hold that role of treasurer if you can't budget? So when I go and it's time to say, hey, I need this, you're like, well, shit, I need it too. We both don't got it. Hey, man, I don't know. But that is a red flag for sure.
You say you're not too compromising. Sienna, did I say?
And sorry, I missed out compromising. If your ass don't want to listen, and if your ass don't want to dial into what we doing and being cooperating, then we lost. You say all the things a man want to hear, but then you go back and just shoot yourself up and just renege. In spades, we call you a possible.
Right this time, Tiana?
Yes.
Okay. Tiana, Atlanta, 31. What's the age range you would date?
36 to 45.
36
right.
to 45.
Not bad.
36 to 45. So we got Tiana, Atlanta, 31. Capricorn, works in insurance. Mom of two boys, 5 and 7. Open to having more kids. She'll date 36 to 45. Make at least 100K is the preference. She can negotiate it if you have a good personality and other things. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Facts.
Because I am 1 in a million and I'm a great package deal, and I know what it takes to be a housewife because I was raised in that world.
You was raised in that world, all right, but there's some mental cultural issues you have to deal with before you are ready to really sit in that role and thrive in that role.
Housewife though, I thought.
I do. I just don't want to be held back on ambitions that I have.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but
you want to have your cake and eat it too. And that does not work. You cannot be thriving in a career purpose job and then be a housewife too. You can have, no one says you can't have a hobby or have a thing that you like to do. But if your role is that of a housewife, play that role to the best position possible. Be the best housewife ever. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be that self-fulfilled, strong business venturer, do that shit. But let it be known what path you're going. You can't hop in and hop out. This ain't double Dutch. Motherfuckers, we ain't double Dutch no more.
But I think the definition of a housewife is a woman who's married and does not have a job, and her job is the house. That's why they call it a housewife.
Break it down.
That's not what you, of course, that's why I said I was confused earlier. I'm under the
She's a modern wife. She's not your traditional, like she likes you, like she wants you to believe, even though that's what's been instilled in her. She's transformed into a modern wife. This is why the shit don't make sense to me, I guess.
Impression, you don't want to be a housewife. You want to be a woman who has a career as well. So
I guess I just want the choice. Like, I want to be taken care of and feel safe and provided for. And then if I make that choice, then it's not an issue. Does that make sense?
Like while you're being kids.
No,
I get it. But I would just say, listen, I get that, but I just wouldn't call that a housewife. Like, you want to work, which is not wrong.
Yeah, well, not like when I'm bearing kids or things of that nature. Like, I kept my kids home until they were old enough to be school age. Like when they were 5, I breastfeed, I do home birth, I make their own food, I cloth diaper. So like, I'm very like, you know what I mean? I am a doula in my free time. So it's like, I'm very in the birth world. So that's why I guess like in those times, I want the provider and to be the housewife.
Okay, so are you saying in particular, if you have another baby, you don't want to work? Or
correct? Yes,
okay.
I would not.
Now, let's just say you don't. Let's just talk this period in your life. You have 5 and a 7-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be in the house, or do you want to continue to pursue your law career?
Exactly.
It just depends. If I'm needed in the house because he has a business and he needs more help, then you know what I mean? I don't mind putting what I have on pause to help him reach his goals.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Cut to the nitty gritty. You know, sometimes you just gotta get to that damn bottom line. Get through all the riffraff shit.
All right, let's do it, baby girl. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
No, I am not.
Okay, what kind of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
All right, so go to the App Store, type in Kendra G singles, and create your profile. How do you spell your name again?
Tianna.
Tianna. Let me see if that name is taken. It is taken, but it's not a lot of them. So they would be able to find you fast because on the app, you can also search my name. Do you have a favorite number?
Username.
A number?
Do you have a favorite number? Because I would say make your name Tiana and the number. And
31, I guess.
All right. So if you make your name Tiana 31, that way they can find you fast.
Okay.
Okay. Tiana 31. And let's see what it does. Keep me posted how it goes, girlfriend.
Okay. Do you need my IG?
I don't.
Okay.
All right. Bye, baby.
All right. So real quick, what did you think about her? I say that altogether, overall viewing of that lady, she's a solid 4.5. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna get the 5 rating. This cause she got the 2 kids and 4, 5, and 7, her age. But other than that, as far as her upscale as a wife, that's definitely a wife material type lady. So God, go find her on Kendra G's singles app, bro. Get down with that. Find out where her head is at. Take your time. Bet, because there's some mental things going on with that. Trust and believe, but she's a freak in the sheets. Dig that as well. Anyway, if y'all want some more crazy ass, cool ass content with your boy Dirty Red, dig into the next one. We out.